In the realm of superhero dynamics, few partnerships are as legendary as Batman and Superman. Their unique combination of Superman's optimism and Batman's gritty determination has captivated fans for decades. Batman, lacking superhuman abilities, relies on his unparalleled strategic intelligence, making him a formidable ally to Superman. But what if the Dark Knight, known for his human prowess, suddenly gained powers akin to Superman's? In today's video, we'll unravel a captivating story that explores the consequences of Batman acquiring superhuman abilities and the impact it has on the world around him. The story begins at a lavish party in Metropolis, attended both by Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne, each diligently guarding their superhero alter egos. Suddenly, Bruce, surveying the crowd, spots a woman bearing a mysterious skull tattoo, a symbol that triggers a sense of recognition within him. Adopting his charismatic facade, Bruce attempts to engage the tattooed woman, only to be met with an eerie indifference that hints at hypnotic influence. The woman, drawn to a peculiar amulet near a statue, seizes it, unleashing the formidable silver banshee. In the chaos that ensues, Clark, donned in his iconic Superman attire, intervenes. However, Banshee's scream, a power once inconsequential to the Man of Steel, proves unexpectedly potent, immediately immobilizing him. Swiftly donning the mantle of the Batman, Bruce seizes the mysterious amulet, attempting to thwart the Banshee's assault. Yet, the sonic wave renders him motionless as well, causing him to tumble onto shards of broken glass. As Banshee vanishes with her captive, a mysterious woman, Bruce's injuries prompt his evacuation to Alfred's care. Alfred, assessing Bruce's condition, assures Superman of his eventual recovery. However, when asked to use his X-ray vision to scan for internal injuries, Superman is baffled to discover its sudden malfunction. A searing headache grips him, prompting Bruce, awakening from his presumed coma, to reveal that Superman has never experienced such pain. With a seemingly miraculous recovery, Bruce Wayne swiftly discarded his hospital confines, revealing a physique untouched by prior injuries. The enigma surrounding his newfound resilience deepened, leaving both heroes perplexed. Undeterred, they pressed on in their pursuit of the elusive Banshee, navigating the intricacies of their dual lives as superheroes. During a nocturnal patrol alongside Tim Drake, Batman experienced a profound augmentation of his senses. The caped crusader could now discern criminals' conversations from a considerable distance. His newfound abilities, however, proved a double-edged sword when, during a confrontation, an unforeseen barrage threatened him. Batman, at the moment of impending danger, found his senses expanding exponentially, hearing every sound in Gotham. The overwhelming cacophony momentarily paralyzed him, allowing an enemy rocket to collide. In the aftermath, Tim Drake discovered his mentor miraculously unharmed, a testament to Batman's transcendent transformation. Simultaneously, Superman grappled with the aftermath of his encounter with the Banshee. His once acute superhearing and heat vision were conspicuously absent. Concerned and seeking answers, he approached Lois Lane, only to suffer an unexpected fall mid-flight. As he plummeted towards disaster, Batman emerged on the scene, exhibiting a newfound mastery over Superman's abilities, flight and laser vision. As Batman adapts to his newfound powers under Superman's guidance at the Fortress of Solitude, Zatanna arrives on the scene and provides valuable information about the mysterious amulet linked to Silver Banshee. The amulet, centuries old, is rumored to grant its owner their deepest desire, a revelation that deeply unsettles Batman. Feeling a pressing need to return to Gotham, Batman abruptly leaves the fortress, leaving Superman and Zatanna to continue their search for Silver Banshee. In the Batcave, Batman, now equipped with Superman's powers, stands upside down in a dark corner, surrounded by bats, much to the shock of Robin and Alfred. Batman clarifies that this exercise is a means to control his newfound abilities, particularly his enhanced hearing, as he seeks to master echolocation. Embarking on his nightly patrol in Gotham, Batman encounters Robin, who attempts to follow him. However, Batman, in his new assertive demeanor, instructs Robin to stay behind, asserting that he would only slow him down. This rejection deeply offends Robin, highlighting the tension arising from Batman's newfound powers and changed approach. Batman's newfound powers propel him into a relentless campaign against crime in Gotham. With unmatched strength, speed, and senses, he systematically eliminates every street gang, villain, and small-time criminal in the city. Despite Commissioner Gordon's pride in achieving a first night without a 911 call, Batman remains unsatisfied, driven by an insatiable need to rid Gotham of every trace of criminal activity. The Dark Knight's attention shifts to the resurgence of Bane's venom on the streets, prompting him to embark on a global pursuit. Batman tracks Bane to the island of Santa Prisca in the Caribbean, where a lavish party is underway. The ensuing battle showcases not only Batman's newfound abilities, but also a striking change in tactics. Gone is the restraint that defined his previous encounters. Bane, shocked by Batman's transformation, finds himself immobilized with a single punch, revealing the unparalleled potential of Batman's enhanced powers. Recognizing the scope of his abilities, Batman realizes that his mission extends far beyond the confines of Gotham. Embracing his newfound global reach, he takes the fight to criminals in various countries, from the bustling streets of Japan to the historic landscapes of Serbia and the desolate regions of Sudan. Operating from the shadows, Batman becomes a global guardian, following the night around the globe. Meanwhile, Clark Kent, stripped of his Superman powers, finds himself perched atop the Daily Planet's headquarters, grappling with the loss. Lois Lane, ever the realist, urges him to be cautious, reminding him that he no longer possesses the abilities that once kept him safe. In an attempt to reclaim a sense of normalcy, Lois proposes a date free from the burdens of heroism, a chance for them to enjoy an evening like any ordinary couple. As they stroll through the city, embracing the simplicity of a normal date, their moment of respite takes an unexpected turn. A mugging unfolds before them, triggering Clark's instinct to help. Despite lacking his superhuman abilities, he intervenes, attempting to thwart the crime. However, the situation quickly escalates as the mugger resorts to violence, shooting Clark and forcing him to seek urgent medical attention at the hospital. The Justice League, with its advanced technology, swiftly brings Clark to their Watchtower's advanced care unit, where he recovers surprisingly quickly. Assured by the team that he is in perfect health, Clark expresses concern for Batman and how he might be handling his newfound powers. Wonder Woman informs Clark that Batman has been unresponsive for several days, failing to answer the JLA signal. Their discussion is abruptly interrupted by Batman's sudden appearance. Overhearing their conversation, he vehemently urges the Justice League not to interfere with his crusade against crime. In a tense exchange, Batman directs his frustration at Superman, criticizing him for never using his powers correctly. Batman makes it abundantly clear that he is unwilling to stop his relentless pursuit of justice. Dismissing the concerns of the Justice League, he asserts that this is precisely what he always wanted: the ability to fully impose his own version of justice. With determination in his eyes, Batman continues his nightly patrol. Back in Gotham, Batman encounters Catwoman in the midst of attempting a theft. In their confrontation, Catwoman, not fully aware of Batman's newfound powers and change in demeanor, attempts their usual banter. However, Batman, unyielding and unwilling to engage in conversation, swiftly subdues Catwoman, slamming her to the ground with brutal force, causing severe injuries. The confrontation escalates as Nightwing arrives on the scene, attempting to intervene. Nightwing's kick to Batman's face surprisingly manages to harm him, revealing a vulnerability Batman hadn't anticipated. Despite Nightwing's agility and attempts to evade Batman's laser attacks, he is ultimately overpowered. Batman, now with superior strength, grabs Nightwing by the throat, questioning why he thought he stood a chance. Nightwing, displaying his tactical acumen, points out that Superman's powers draw energy from the sun. Since Batman has confined himself to the darkness, his power has diminished. Batman, realizing his oversight, acknowledges the flaw in his approach. To rectify this, he decides to occasionally fly toward the sun, ensuring his powers remain at their maximum potential. Concerned by Batman's alarming behavior and the brutal beatdown of Nightwing, Superman, Robin, and Zatanna, understand the urgency of intervening before Batman crosses a point of no return. The trio locates Silver Banshee in the Oblivion Bar, a chaotic establishment where Clark, before embarking on his mission, is given a spare Batman suit by a concerned Alfred. The bar proves to be a challenging environment, with Superman engaging in what he describes as his first bar fight. The chaos subsides with the arrival of Zatanna, bringing a moment of calm to the turbulent setting. Together, they discover the woman who was originally taken by Silver Banshee, now aged and helpless. It becomes apparent that the amulet, while granting the deepest desires, exacts a significant toll in return. Realizing that Batman has paid the price with his sanity, the heroes unite to devise a plan to free him from the curse of the amulet. Flying through space, Batman is ambushed by the Justice League, who attempt to intervene and stop his unchecked actions. Utilizing his strategic intelligence, Batman systematically takes down each member of the League. He starts by sending Wonder Woman hurtling towards Earth, buying him time to incapacitate the remaining members, Hawkgirl, John Stewart, and Firestorm. As he faces Hal Jordan and Supergirl, he suddenly hears the voices of his parents, urging him to reconsider. Intrigued and confused, Batman follows the haunting voices to the desolate streets of Crime Alley. There, amid the shadows of the past, he encounters the spectral figures of his parents, alive and well. A surge of emotions overwhelms him as he embraces the short-lived reunion, only to watch them vanish before his eyes, leaving behind a profound sense of loss and confusion. This elaborate ruse was orchestrated to bring Batman closer to Clark, who reveals that he found the amulet. Fueled by anger and bitterness, Batman pummels Clark and destroys what appears to be the amulet, only to realize it was a decoy. Zatanna, with the real amulet, ambushes him and uses her magic to reverse the spell. As Batman regains his sanity, he expresses gratitude to the heroes for saving him, acknowledging the corrupting influence of the amulet on his mind. In the aftermath, Batman commends Clark for using his intellect to outsmart and defeat him. Reflecting on the ordeal, two heroes confide that, deep inside, they wouldn't have minded if things had remained as they were. Clark misses the simplicity of being a normal person, while Batman harbors a lingering desire for Superman's powers.